Hi! I know the lighting's a bit weird, but I thought it would be a good idea, since this is kind of a video where I'm talking about films, to film it in front of where I have all my movie posters. But I don't know if that's gonna work because the lighting is super dodgy. But anyway, let's get on with the video. So, like any normal 18-year-old, I have applied to university, and it's now the summer before which I'm supposed to go to university, and I kind of had a little bit of a breakdown where I was like, I'm not a child, I'm 18, I'm going to uni. So I had a little bit of a phase where I've just regressed. And in this phase, about 2 AM, I went onto Amazon and I just bought a lot of films that I loved as a child so that I can rewatch and try and recapture that childish mindset. And that sounds a little bit crazy, and I'm not gonna deny it. So yeah, I spent like £30 as well. What am I doing with my life? So in this box, this huge box, I'm basically holding my childhood. So I thought it'd be quite fun to go through each purchase and just talk about why I felt the need to buy it. Well, I'm not even sorry for this first one. I picked up A Series of Unfortunate Events, which I maintain to this day is a fantastic film. Wonderful acting, probably the only Jim Carrey performance that I can watch and not cringe. And just beautiful costumes and amazing story. I love the book series. This is Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events, which is pretty clear. And also Thomas Newman does the score, and you know, that will sell me on any film. Like, the film could be an absolute turd, but if it has a Thomas Newman score, instantly like will watch beginning to end, because Thomas Newman, oh my gosh. Then I picked up The Cat in the Hat. You know, I'm a sucker for rhyming. I actually love the rhyming narration in this film. I think it's so good. And also I just remember loving this film so much when I was younger, and I don't know, just so much nostalgia. And I know that these aren't good films, like none of the films I'm going to show you are like good films, but you know, nostalgia. Then I picked up the Princess Diaries 1 and 2. I love these movies. These movies make me so happy. They're so funny and just amazing, and who didn't love these films? Like, I challenge you to find me a person who did not love Princess Diaries. And you know what, it's not a case of the first one is better than the second one, because you know what, mattress surfing, that as soon as I watched this film, that went on my bucket list. I was like, I want to mattress surf at some stage in my life. I don't care, you know, the practicalities, I will make it happen. Who does not love The Parent Trap? I mean, I don't even, you know what, I said at the beginning that this was embarrassing and that I'm being a child and it was a stupid decision, but you know what, I'm not regretting any of these so far, so yeah. Live life. Then I picked up Flushed Away. It's such an underrated movie, I feel. I actually genuinely love this movie. I mean, it has singing slugs. Who doesn't love a bit of singing slugs? Okay, there is slight regret with the next three, but oh well. I picked up Barbie the Nutcracker, Barbie Rapunzel, and Barbie Swan Lake. But you know what? I maintain that I picked up the best of the Barbie franchise, let's be honest. I mean, Swan Lake, you know, it has the Tchaikovsky score on there, so you know what, I don't care. I love this film. I have really vivid memories of this film. I remember my aunt got it for me for Christmas one time, but then I had to send it back to her because she's from Canada, so the DVD didn't play on the UK DVD player, so I sent it back to her so that I could just watch it whenever I went to Canada. And I was watching it once in Canada when I was about 6 or 7, and there was the biggest thunderstorm like I'd ever seen, and where I was watching it, my aunt has this huge like open window and I could just see all the lightning, and I was like, watch Barbie, watch Barbie, because I was terrified. So you know, Barbie got me through some tough times. I had these two Barbie films, Rapunzel and Nutcracker, on video, and I just love these. I always, at the end of this one, would always get up and dance, because they have a dance at the end, because she's a sugar plum princess, and I was like, I want to be a sugar plum princess. So I tried to learn the ballet dance, and you know, it didn't go very well. I ended up just knocking into things, which, you know, I should have expected, but there's always hope. You gotta channel the sugar plum princess in yourself, Anna. Man. Then I picked up the Lizzie McGuire movie, and I actually love this movie so much. You know what? This is the first time that I actually experienced true betrayal in film, and we're talking about Paolo. We're talking about Paolo. I was on the Lizzie McGuire / Paolo train, and then he crashed that train. What even? Also, this film gave me such unrealistic expectations for school trips, because I thought, you know, that as soon as you go on a holiday abroad, you're instantly going to meet this famous Italian pop star, then you're going to get to sing on stage, and you're going to get to pretend you're sick every day and just go off on your own and explore Italy. That's not what happened when I went to Italy in year 8. Sadly, I thought that was going to happen to me, but alas, no. Then I got Bridge to Terabithia, and I think my mum is annoyed at me that I got this because this film makes her cry. And though it is a sad film, but I do love this film. Oh, I just think it's so pretty, it's so beautiful, and it's about friendship and imaginary lands and how like imagination gets you through the crapness of like, you know, school and bullies and stuff. So it's a really good film, and it's got what are their names? You'll recognise them. You'll recognise them. And last of my haul, I got Stardust, which actually makes sense because I was reading Stardust at the time I made this 2 AM purchase. And I did watch Stardust when I was like quite a bit younger, but maybe like 10, not so much like 6 or whatever these are from. But I do love this film, I really do. It's just great, isn't it? Yeah. It's so great, so imaginative, and yeah. So those are all the DVDs I've got, but I wanted to give an honourable mention to the 2 DVDs that were a big part of my childhood that I couldn't find on Amazon, but I will track down somewhere, and that is Matilda, because that film was amazing, and I follow the girl who plays Matilda on Twitter, and I tweeted her one time and she favorited it, so that was my life made. But anyway, that film is amazing. I love it so much. It's about like the joy of reading, and it's just amazing, and getting magical powers. I swear I stopped breathing in the scene where she's trying to escape Miss Trunchbull's house and then her bloody ribbon comes off on the branch. That was like the worst moment of my childhood, like not even, like, oh no. And then Miss Trunchbull finds the ribbon, and then she's in front of the class and she's like, whose ribbon is this? I'm like, oh, it's bloody Matilda's. Everyone knows because everyone's stupid enough to wear a distinctive ribbon to school. Like, what? And my other honorary mention is Zathura, which I love, and everyone says, oh, it's just Jumanji. I'm like, I don't give a shit about Jumanji, okay? I watched Zathura I watched Zathura first, and therefore it is better in my head because it's just what I grew up watching, and I love it so much. It's about a board game that transports your house to space. Like, who doesn't want that? And it's got Kristen Stewart when she was young, and it's got Josh Hutcherson when he was young, and it's a brilliant movie, and you know what, I will watch that till the end of my days. It is brilliant. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and please share with me in the comments films that you watched when you were younger that you have a lot of nostalgia for. I would love to know, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!